MCHS is excited to celebrate America's 250th with upcoming events highlighting local history. This May, our Morris County Walking Tour series continues. From April through October, MCHS is proud to partner with local historians and history organizations for nearly 40 guided walking tours that explore almost 24 communities throughout Morris County. Step back 250 years and discover why settlers chose this location, what priorities shaped their community, and which buildings were built first. Stand before what was once the village's iconic stone fortress, its walls an impressive 3 feet thick, and hear the legend of when George Washington slept there. Learn how this small settlement grew in importance and why Washington Township, the first in New Jersey to be named after George Washington, is regarded as historically significant today. Famous ghosts from the 1700s to the 1900s rise to tell their stories. Meet a Revolutionary War soldier who served in Washington's Life Guard, along with 5 of Madison's founding mothers, all buried in Hillside Cemetery. Our female ghosts include a famous author, a suffragette, a gypsy queen, a Titanic survivor, a World War I nurse, and the wife of a Revolutionary War pastor who became Madison's first businesswoman. Hear about their lives, their challenges, and how these people impacted our community. Join us for a tour through Victorian Mount Tabor, a distinctive historic community located off Route 53 between Denville and Morris Plains. Founded as a Methodist camp meeting ground in 1869, the town quickly grew, evolving from a religious revival tented campground into summer resort cottages, and eventually a quaint residential community. On this tour, you will learn the history of its founding and have the opportunity to view preserved Victorian-style homes with elaborate gingerbread decoration, as well as the interior of the Richardson History House Museum, a camp meeting cottage museum. Visitors will be greeted upon arrival, given a map and orientation, and can proceed to tour the historic district at their own pace using both QR-coded signage and strategically placed tour guides throughout. Take a walk through the Blackwell Street Historic District, followed by a tour of the 1851 Orchard Street Cemetery. See local notable sites, including George Richards Building, Baker Opera Building, Nation Union Bank, Harris Building, Baker Theater, Dr. Condit's House, and Triangle Park, and learn more about the families behind them. Printed materials will be available in English and Spanish for the Blackwell Street Historic District, and an interpreter will be available if needed for the Blackwell Street Walk. The story of Boonton's growth, from a small iron-making village to large industrial town, involves real estate speculation, venture capital, and insider information, and would fit right into today's headlines. It started in 1831, when the New Jersey Iron Company bought cutting-edge technology to a spot where abundant water power and the newly completed Morris Canal would make it possible to build what would become one of Morris County's largest industrial complexes, employing as many as 600 workers. On this tour, we'll walk through the entire site and see the remains of the ironworks, a Morris Canal inclined plane, the bases of 2 anthracite blast furnaces, and the oldest workers' houses in town. The walk will include a walk along Main Street and a visit to the Boonton Historical Society and Museum. United for Good Works explores the inspiring story of Morristown's female charitable society, founded in 1813 by women who stepped forward to care for their community long before social safety nets or voting rights existed. On this 90-minute guided walking tour, Visit key historic sites around Morristown as MHHM and the Presbyterian Church staff bring to life the voices and impact of the 19th century women who transformed their town. In conjunction with the Morris County Heritage Commission, our Revolutionary Lecture Series continues through the end of the year, following its first 4 sold-out audiences. In between pints, local establishments across the area and across the centuries were tapped as community centers, shaping the history of our county in unexpected ways. Knock back some history with Ann Motto, FM Kirby Curator of Collections at Morris County Historical Society, to explore famous taverns, inns, hotels, speakeasies, restaurants, and social clubs that serve not only as gathering places, but also as military headquarters, way stations for travelers, courtrooms, stops on the Underground Railroad, and so much more. All walking tours and lectures are free. Space is limited and pre-registration is required. Please visit our website for more information. We look forward to seeing you this May.